Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with it is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so please take whatever resonates with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to contact me, may it be for a reading or any other reason, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you do enjoy the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment to click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. So that being said, we are going to dive right into this reading. This is a reading that is dedicated to the sign of Capricorn. This is a channeled reading with your past loved ones and from the other side. So spirit, guide, angels, these are messages that they want to give you. They're either messages or they are warnings. So let's begin, and I'm going to conclude with a guide message at the very ending. So we have here doubt, we have indecision, we have judgment, and we also have perseverance. So let's begin over here with the very first message, and the very first one is doubt. This is about releasing the need to know all of the answers. It is impossible for the human brain to comprehend the mysteries of the universe. Impossible. You are only consciously aware of the three dimensions, but for a very good reason. And that is for you to learn to love without the full awareness of your connection to spirit. Everyone has his or her own personal path to this particular awareness. And there is no right and there's no wrong answer neither, as long as your goal is to manifest the energy of love and the energy of compassion. Now, the wisdom of the divine just kind of trickles into the physical dimension, and some of it will resonate with your soul, and some simply will not. These are your signposts that guide you to your correct path. Now, if the wisdom resonates with you and it seems right, then keep it. And if not, just release it right back to the universe. Always be aware and be mindful of the insights that your spirit guides and your teachers put on your path. Please try to be aware about all of those signposts. There are many different signposts that are put onto our lives daily, and we just don't see them. Now, we're going to move upon to the following message, and the following message is all about indecision. This is about I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Your soul is spirit manifests in this physical dimension. Now, even though you may feel like you're limited by the constraints of your body, by your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe, it is always available to you in the form of intuition, which is why it is so important for you to listen to your intuition. You are never alone when making any decision whatsoever. Spirit only wants the very best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. There are many illusions onto this earth, and you were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it from your early ages. You need to visualize any decision in your life as a fork into the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look a little bit easier to traverse, but the destination is going to cause you some anxiety. It's going to cause you some heavy heart. Another path, well, it may be more difficult to walk, but the destination is going to feel light. It's going to be calm. So when you silence your mind and you listen to your intuition, the signposts are always going to be really obvious for you. Moving on over to judgment. This is about understanding that everyone has their own unique path and your own unique challenges. We are all spirit, and we are all the same It's only the roles that we have chosen to play here that make us kind of seem different. The biggest lesson that you have chosen to learn is love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles because you are the co-creator of your life. And your task is not to judge how someone else goes about overcoming these obstacles, but it's to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion, also empathy, to help you see through the eyes of those who appear somewhat different than you. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior is going to allow you to feel better about yourself, and this in itself, again, is an illusion. By diminishing others, you are diminishing yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. Golden rule being, I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. You need to accept the lesson with love, and you need to accept it with great understanding. And to conclude, we have over here perseverance. And this is about I know that I can do whatever it is that I set my mind to. As a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might even first think. And in order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage that you have. Life doesn't just happen, we make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to just kind of shy away what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others are going to see us. We are afraid of failure. We're afraid of ridicule. We're afraid of coming up short. But now is a time to make the proper changes and to take the risks and to do things that you never thought you could before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness that your soul yearns for and engage in activities that you have always wanted to try, but you were afraid because you thought you'd fail at it. Your soul would not yearn for something that you couldn't accomplish. So you have the strength, you have that fortitude to be capable of greatness. Moving on forward to your final message over here, and this is coming from your guides, and this is let go of the ego. A major lesson in this human school is to learn to separate the ego self from the true self. Now, it is really in the illusionary reality of our physical world, the consciousness of your higher self, which deals with the all. Okay, I'm going to explain. And it's filtered through the human brain, and the thoughts are focused on the I. So the human identifies itself by the body that you're in, your physical surroundings, the material objects that you acquire, and how you are perceived by others. Every emotional thought is seen from your point of view. Your guides and your higher self, they have chosen this earth dimension so that you can feel what it is that you like to manifest, the energy of love and compassion, while you're experimenting with the emotions of isolation and disconnectedness. It is this great divide between the ego self and the higher self that causes sorrow and misery in this dimension. With this message, your guides would like to remind you that your main objective during this physical incarnation is to view all the things as part of yourself. And when you're able to open yourself up to an awareness outside of the ego, you are able to see the bigger perspective of your being. And only then, through this shift, can you experience true joy and happiness. So you need to do that shift. So that being said, this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it resonated. If you do have any questions, you'd like to contact me for a reading or any other question, right in the YouTube description box. You can contact me there. Otherwise, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for listening. I will see you tomorrow.